Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine show. Good Sports is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Dr. Lynn McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. For an appointment, call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. And by the Surplus Exchange. Take a tax donation credit plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444. Good Sports was recorded live on Saturday, November 15th. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I am Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine. Today we're here at the grand opening of the Outdoor Ice Pavilion at the Kansas City Ice Center, which is located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can now ice skate on their outdoor pavilion or their indoor ice rink. You can call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions and their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play Hockey programs. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in KC, and with this month's issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 17th straight year covering sports in KC. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we feature the Royals' dream season and analyze if they can do it again. And we interviewed Dontari Poe and Travis Kelsey in the Chiefs Report, which is presented by the American Indian Center of the Great Plains. In our Hockey Report, presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about the Outdoor Ice Pavilion, which is now open at the KC Ice Center. In our College Sports Report, presented by the Surplus Exchange, we interview K-State's Glenn Gronkowski, MU's Jimmy Hunt, and KU football coach Clint Bowen. Now, you can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, for a link to a list of locations where you can find Kansas City Sports and Fitness, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website as well. Now, I also want to mention that you can now get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine, and all you have to do is email your name, your email address, your cell phone number, and your age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. That's subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Then watch your email for the next issue of KC Sports and Fitness. And now joining us here at the Kansas City Ice Center is Jeff Musolf. He is the coach-in-chief of the U8 division of the Kansas City Stars Youth Hockey League, and he also coaches a Pee-wee A team. Welcome to the show, Jeff. Thanks for joining us today.
Great to be here.
It's getting crazy here. There's all sorts of things going on in the ice. A lot of learn-to-skate kids, and we've got hockey kids that are coming across the ice right now that you might see behind me. Their game must have just ended on the outdoor pavilion. Yeah, there goes the goalie. That's very cool. I wonder who won. I guess it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You're not supposed to keep score, I don't think.
There we go. What age? The kids that just went by, what age are those kids?
Those are U8 coach.
Okay, so that's your division that you work in. And what age is what's the range of U8s?
It goes from age 4 to age 8.
Oh, okay.
So up to age 2006 birth year.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how do you, from 4 to 8, there's going to be a lot of different skill levels and things like that. How do you differentiate that?
We actually do an evaluation at the beginning of the season, right when we start hockey, I guess, in end of September, beginning of October, where we evaluate all the kids and kind of put them through some drills and see what level that they're at. Then we break them into 3 levels. The beginning level, it would be blue level. The middle level is white level. And then the top level, probably more of the older kids, is the red level.
So how many teams are there in the Stars in the U8?
We have two of each. So six teams of about probably 10 kids each.
Okay.
So.
Now, when they play games, are the coaches on the ice with the kids?
It varies, but yes, they're kind of the referees. They don't really hire referees for now in the tournaments they start doing that a little bit to give them kind of a feel of what a ref would be, but in the red level they do some refereeing because they actually have goalies in full nets and stuff. So
Gotcha. Well, I noticed a couple of goalies out there in the game that I was taking some pictures of. But I did notice some coaches that were participating as well and just helping the kids know what they need to do and how to set them up and things like that.
Yep, get them in the right area, kind of help them coach a little bit and ref a little bit.
So, as a member of the Stars, you've got coaches that work with each of these teams. You use a model called the ADM program, which is something through USA Hockey. What is that program, and how does it help improve the kids' skills?
ADM stands for American Development Model. They, a couple of years ago, started it because U.S. teams weren't really East and West teams. Normally they're just North and South. They could skate well, but they weren't able to move the puck a lot. So the ADM model creates more small area games where they're able to play with the puck more, get more touches on the puck rather than just skating a full sheet of ice. And that's why they actually changed the U8 teams to half ice instead of or cross ice depending on the level. But that's why they changed it to that, so kids would get more touches. Because a lot of times kids would actually, one kid would say, I actually touched the puck once during a whole game, and that's kind of get more touches for the kids.
So, and I'm guessing North and South means from one goal to the other goal, more or less, and East and West means the width of the ice, where there's going to be more congestion, and you've got to figure out how to get around other players and all that. So working in a small area is really important for developing skills.
Because a lot of kids, especially the better kids, sometimes they would just get ahead of everybody and just push the puck all the way down, not really use any stick handling ability, and this one really promotes them with a small area. They have to go around more people and stuff like that.
So the rink just recently had, and we talked about this the last time we were here, they had a Learn to Play Hockey or Try Hockey for Free program that was on November 8th. You guys had a tremendous response to that.
Yeah, we've actually been told that they're the best in the nation. They've got a couple of awards for doing that. But it's all across the country. It's Try Hockey for Free. We were in Springfield, Illinois for my son's team last week, and they had it as well. So
nice.
Yeah, so they really had a good turnout.
And those kids that try hockey for free, many of them will sign up for the Learn to Play Hockey program that's here. You don't have to do Try Hockey for free. You can just sign up for the program. But fill us in on the Learn to Play Hockey program. Your kids have gone through that, right?
My kids, and I've actually kind of helped Dean Nelson, the manager of the rink, start a process where they have, instead of just doing the Learn to Play or Learn to Skate with figure skaters, they've actually, on Saturday mornings at 8 o'clock here, they have it's Everybody Plays Hockey. So they actually have figure skaters that come out, but they have hockey skates on. And so they help them with the learning hockey, but they actually teach them to skate in the middle of the ice first, so we have to learn how to stop and all that stuff. But it's in a whole hockey atmosphere versus figure skating atmosphere. Nothing against figure skating, of course, but they actually had over 70 people in the sign up, or 60 sign up, and so we had over 70 kids on the ice just this morning. So
wow, that is awesome. And those are broken up into 3 different areas as well. Like you said, the kids that maybe have had no skating ability at all, have never really been out on skates. You work with them specifically on that, and skating is what the game is all about.
Right.
Your hands have to be good too to be able to handle the puck, but if your feet aren't there, but so you start with that, and then they progress and they add more skills. What do they work on?
Mainly they in the middle of the ice, obviously, for kids that can. They have kids from having a cart, have to push, they can't stand up, but usually the passing level is to be able to stop. So then they go to the next level where we start turns and working on more stopping and introduce pucks, because in the middle ice, at the very end, they let them play around with pucks.
Sure.
Usually it's more no sticks and learning to skate. And they are actually figure skating coaches that you see out here right now that are helping out with it as well.
Yeah, I know that Amy has a couple of boys, I think, that play hockey, and I know she helps with that, and then she figure skates.
Yep.
She's been on our show a couple of years ago, and we had the boys on the show
great.
as well. So learning to skate, obviously, again, those coaches can assist with that as well. Do most of the kids start with hockey skates on when they come out to learn to play hockey?
It's kind of funny. They can. I mean, they can do figure skates. It is kind of they kind of go backwards a little bit if they do start with figure skates because their blade is longer, it's a little thicker. So going back to a hockey skate is a little bit of a back step. So we try to promote if you're interested in playing hockey, then you're going to probably start with hockey skates.
Yeah, I know my boy when they didn't have a program like this. He's in his 20s now, but yeah, we started with hockey skates and he just couldn't stand up on them. So the next day, after he had fallen down more than he stood up, we brought him out and I put him in figures, and that at least got him going. And then a few months later, we switched him back to hockey once he figured out the whole balance thing. But there's boys and girls that are involved in the hockey programs, correct?
Yeah, my daughter actually is doing both right now, figure skating and hockey, and she actually tried to start with hockey skates and fell and said she would never play hockey ever again, but she's back to playing again and actually doing figure skates. So it's a little transition, but she's doing great at it. So.
What level is she at?
She's in U8, so she's her first year playing full. She had mini mites, which is kind of an introductory that we're starting to in December for kind of a transition between learn to play hockey and the regular season. So it's kind of an area where they can blend in.
Yeah, there's some awesome programs that are here at the Kansas City Ice Center for kids that are just getting started in skating in any way, and they get them involved and they get them playing the games and make it fun for the kids here. Jeff, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. Today we're coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, which is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back.
Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the Outdoor Ice Pavilion, which opens in mid-November. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for a class or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. That's 913-441-3033.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh from Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free 30-minute massage with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make your appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Experience a touch of the Ozarks at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence. And right now, take advantage of off-season rates. $34 on weekdays, $42 on weekends, and $27 after 1 p.m. For tee times, visit winterstonegolf.com or call 816-257-5755. Get DirecTV's Big Deal for just $19.99 per month. Call 855-977-8001. That's 855-977-8001 for more information on DirecTV's Big Deal. Sign up now to get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Just email your name, email address, cell phone, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Sharks Restaurant and Billiards is the perfect place to unwind, watch a game, enjoy dinner with the family, share a drink with friends, or host a night on the town. Sharks features 70 beers, 40-plus TVs, 24 pool tables, 12 dartboards, and more. Call Sharks at 913-268-4006 to set up your next party, or just stop by Sharks at 10320 Shawnee Mission Parkway for lunch or dinner or a game of pool. Visit their website, sharkskc.com, for more details on events, their menu, daily specials, and more. Be sure to check out the Kansas City Ice Center Hockey Guide inside November's Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find KC Sports Magazine at over 700 locations across Kansas City, and you can check out the issue online at kcsportspaper.com. Visit Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in Olathe and get a free nutrition consultation plus save 25% on your next purchase. Max Muscle Sports Nutrition is located at 15253 West 135th Street in Olathe. That's on the southwest corner of 135th and Black Bob near Starbucks. So stop in today and save 25% on your next purchase and visit maxmusclekansascity.com.
Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I'm Steve Fish. Today we're here at the grand opening of the Outdoor Ice Pavilion at the Kansas City Ice Center, which is located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can now ice skate on their outdoor pavilion or their indoor ice rink. You can call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on public skate sessions and their Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey programs. Now, in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, check out our Youth Soccer Report, which is presented by DirecTV. This month we feature a story on the Heartland Invitational Tournament, which is the granddaddy of soccer tournaments in KC, and it's the largest tournament in the Midwest. You can pick up your copy of KC Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Eagles Landing Golf Course, both Minsky's on Berry Road, and right here at the Kansas City Ice Center. Now, coming up on November 22nd, we will be out at Max Muscle in Olathe. Max Muscle is located on the southwest corner of 135th Street and Black Bob by Starbucks. Plus, on a date in December, we'll be back out at the Kansas City Ice Center. KC Ice Center, again, is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. Now, if you have a business and you're interested in having us come out to do our show at your business location, call Good Sports at 913-441-3033. Now, that's the rink number. Call Good Sports at 913-764-2050. Now, you can view Good Sports on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. Boy, I'm programmed into the rink right now, Jeff. We're back with Jeff Musolf. He is in charge of the U8 division of the Kansas City Youth Hockey League, and he also coaches a Pee Wee travel team. And he's got a special guest with him right now. We're going to have a little trouble picking it up, but her name is Geneva. Geneva, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So, Geneva, I have a question for you. You got your figure skates on right now, but you had your hockey skates on earlier today. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, which ice skating sport is more fun for you?
I can't choose.
You can't choose? Okay. Is it more fun when you go out and score a goal in hockey, though?
Yeah.
I bet that's fun. Or is it more fun when you're able to do a turn, or a spin or something like that?
Or
a jump, yeah. I bet that helps, being able to jump over other kids' sticks and things like that at hockey. The figure skating stuff probably helps with that, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll bet. So what are you going to be doing out here now? You're going to be taking classes right now with who's your teacher?
I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay.
She's moving to freestyle. She just passed level 8, so she's going to
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations. Well, that is very cool. Thanks for joining us on the show today. Wave to everybody and say hi to your brother and your mom and your friends and
say hi.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Max.
There we go.
All right, you can go
Very
on
good.
skate now.
Hit the ice. Start skating.
Yeah.
There we go. Good kid, Jeff.
Thanks.
Thanks for having her on the show.
Show stealer.
They all love the camera here.
Yeah.
That's always a fun thing for me to get the little kids on the camera and they just play.
Yeah.
The ice rink. Outside, the outdoor ice rink, it's a beautiful day today. I mean, it's actually a very cold day today, and it's snowy, but when you're opening up an outdoor ice rink, it's like perfect conditions for that. You were involved in the process of getting the rink up to speed last year, not necessarily this year, but what's the process of turning that roller rink, which is what it was over the summer, into an ice rink, other than obviously just put water on it? There's more to it, I'm sure.
Right. Well, last year they had to actually paint the floor. This year they added a sport court to the roller rink so that it's better for the roller bladers, but it also has paint on it already so they don't have to paint. But really they have to turn it on a week or so, the compressors and stuff, a week or so on before so the ground can actually freeze. And we actually had an 80-degree day, I think, when he actually had it on, but it came back down, and now it's you couldn't ask for a better day with it snowing. Great atmosphere for kids to have the first day.
Yeah, and I think they have a public skate that's scheduled maybe going on now or going on soon. When the public skate's going to be going on here, which is just perfect. I mean, how much fun is it to go outside and do that? And this is not a common thing. You travel around, you go to other cities with your Pee Wee travel team, which we'll talk about in just a minute. But this outdoor rink is not a common thing, even in those cities that maybe hockey is just a bigger deal than Kansas City.
Yeah, my son plays on a Pee Wee travel team in the St. Louis League, and actually a lot of St. Louis teams are wanting to come here for tournaments and games, which we used to have to always go there because they want to play on the outdoor rink. So,
yeah, so it's really exciting, and it is a full-size NHL rink, just like what we've got behind us here. They use it. There is, and I will mention this, I mean, it's cold outside, but there is outdoor seating for fans. There's a scoreboard. There are heaters for those cold days, and they've got a cool fire grill as well. I mean, the ambiance is really nice for what you see out there. I mean, they did it right. And this is, I think, what, the third year, is it?
I think so,
the third year for it, yeah. And so, it's added a lot to the programs here at the Kansas City Ice Center. So let's talk a little bit about your travel team that you have. That's your son that's playing in that team, and it's Pee Wee. What age are Pee Wees?
Pee Wee's age 10 and 11.
Okay.
I believe 11. It's up to 8. They go by birth years, so that's why I don't know exactly. Yeah. So I think it's 02 and 03s that are out there.
So when my kids played, Pee Wees was when they started hitting. Do they do that at that level now?
Nope.
I was, we had kids that if they played football, they were fine with the hitting on the ice. The kids that didn't, sometimes, they would come back crying to the bench just because they really weren't used to it. And that was a concern to me. It sounds like USA Hockey has taken that into consideration.
Yeah, they changed it actually. A couple years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago now, they changed to ban them. So the next level up are checking. There's a big debate on if they should have teenagers just starting to hit, but it does reduce a lot of the head injuries, and that's a big concern lately. They do a nice thing through the Stars where you can get concussion testing so that you can get your baseline tested so that if you do have issues, they can go get tested and see how they react.
Yeah, and the thing that I noticed is that at the Pee Wee level, the kids, you had this varying thing. At the Bantam level, all of a sudden they'd get mad and the testosterone would come out for the boys, and that allowed them to cope with the fact that they were getting hit and maybe falling down. I mean, they have the protection on, the protection on, and as long as the hitting is happening in the right way, it's going to be okay. It's when things get a little bit out of hand in any sport, that occurs. But so USA Hockey, I know has programs and things like that, and so does the rink. So your team travels. What's the name of the league that you're in, and where do you go?
We're actually in the St. Louis Hockey League. So we are. I don't know exactly the name of the. I think you have it, right?
Yeah, I do. Go ahead and just who are some of the teams that are in the Midwest Amateur Hockey Association?
There you go. We play with them. But it all comes down into USA Hockey, so we're all based on the same programs. But we actually play teams. Northwest Arkansas is a new team that actually is playing. They have Springfield, Illinois. They have Southern Illinois, and of course a lot of the suburb teams in St. Louis, Chesterfield. Kirkwood, St. Peter, a lot of those teams that we play.
Yeah, for sure. So the competition's pretty good for the kids at the Pee Wee level that are traveling and playing because the coaching is really good.
Yeah, we have 4 teams this year on the Pee Wee, so we have a pretty big turnout, and it's really good to go to St. Louis because they have a real good evaluation. They have declaration games, so you got to make sure that they all compete well so that they're not getting teams that are blowing people out. So it's a pretty competitive league.
And that's really all you want. You want every game to be a 3-2, 4-2, 6-5 kind of game, because then all the kids benefit from something like that.
Right. You never know who's going to win when you walk in the rink, which is nice.
That's very cool. Well, we've only got about a minute or so to go, but I want to mention that the Kansas City Ice Center is also going to be doing some winter classics which is something that the NHL does. It's an outdoor game. They're going to be doing one for the Bantam A and AA on December 12th through 14th. Actually, this is what you were in before. The Squirts B, A, and AAs are December 26th through 29th. Now, you've moved to the February time period, which is Valentine's Day, February 13th through 16th. The Pee-wees, Bs, As, and AAs are doing that. You also have a U8 Jamboree, which is, I'm sure you're going to be super involved in as well, that's coming up at the end of February.
Yep, it's a great opportunity for kids to get, especially with the U8, is have a little tournament at the end of the season, get used to moving up to the next level.
Right. Now, I want to also mention, as the time ticks down, you can find out more about the Kansas City Ice Center by going to their website, kcicecenter.com. They've got a lot of great stuff on their website, a lot of answers for questions that parents would have about the learn to skate, learn to play hockey, the leagues and things like that are going on here, as well as public skates and parties and all that kind of stuff as well. Dean would normally be doing this for us, Dean Nelson, who's normally our guest here. But Jeff, I want to thank you for joining us today and coming out and sitting in for Dean, who is in St. Louis, coaching a team probably right about now.
Dropping the puck right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to be here.
So we're going to close out the show now. That'll do it for our show. My thanks to our host for the show, the Kansas City Ice Center, and our guest, Jeff Musolf. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, and check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find it all over KC, and it's free, so pick it up today.
Eagles Landing Golf Course is the place to play golf in the Southland and is by far the best golf value around. Right now, with your coupon from KC Sports Magazine, 2 players can play with cart for just $50 on weekdays anytime and after 1 p.m. on weekends in October. For more details, visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com. And for tee times, call 816-318-0004 and make the drive to see why Eagles Landing is the best golf value in KC. Kansas City Sports and Fitness welcomes the American Indian Center of the Great Plains as our new sponsor of the Chiefs Report. The American Indian Center of the Great Plains is located inside the Loretto at 1111 West 39th Street in Kansas City, Missouri. For more information on the American Indian Center of the Great Plains or to book the Loretto for an event, call 816-888-4877. That's 816-888-4877. Do you spend every waking hour searching for prescription painkillers, heroin, or opiate drugs? Do pain pills control your life? Is there a real risk of losing your job, your family, everything? iCare can help with the devastation of addiction. Call iCare at 816-875-4325. That's 816-875-4325. Or visit iCarePrimaryCare.com for more information. Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or your driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. The Army Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the U.S. Army. Sign up now to get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine and read KC Sports on your PC, tablet, or smartphone. Just email your name, email address, cell phone, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. That's subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Then watch your email to see next month's issue of KC Sports and Fitness Magazine. So subscribe today. PDF reader required. By submitting your information, you agree to allow us to contact you with notifications and offers from KC Sports, Good Sports, and our sponsors. You can have Good Sports recorded at your business location. Just call 913-764-2050 for more information. Now you can view our shows and past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel.